Okay, so what I'm going to do tonight, you guys, for those of you that were at convention, you saw that we have, and those of you that weren't, we have some new tools that Plexus is bringing out that is just incredible. You guys, I'm super excited about these. They're going to be adding to all these, but it's going to be some great stuff to help us with giving information to our prospects. We have so much more coming too that I'm super excited about, but I'm really excited just to use these. So I've had a lot of questions last couple of days on how to use this stuff in your back office to share on social media, what it does, how it works. So I wanted to go through and I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And then hopefully this is something for those of you that have any ambassadors, you can share with them. And for those of you that are going to be getting some soon, you will know how to show them how to do this. So let me go and share my screen. And all right. Let me see if this is the right one, you guys. Bear with me if it's not. No, that's not the right one. Okay. Let me go back to the next one. Let's see, because I don't see where it came up. All right. All right. Bear with me, you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. All right. Can you guys see that okay? You guys see that all right? Okay. Marcin, give me a thumbs up. Can you? Okay. So what you guys do, thank you, Marcin. What you guys do is when you're in your back offices, you log into your back office, there's a brand new tab at the very top called Tools. And underneath the Tools, you click on that. There's 3 new options, I believe now. The last one is Shareables. That is where you come in and we have all of this shareable media for us. So once you click on Shareable, this is where it's going to take you. Right now, all we have is for the block, the brand new block and the brand new edge, but more is going to be coming. So look for that soon. But for now, this is exciting because these are our 2 new products that are going crazy. So brings you up to here, you guys. Right here on the left-hand side, you can see you can browse by product. So you can browse by either the block or the edge, and it'll show you everything that you can share for either of those products. But when you come here, you also have these different places where you can share, you can look up the videos, digital brochures, images, or your downloads. So videos you can click on, and let me show you guys, because I'm going to show you guys some examples too. And my little boys might be peeking in the background. It's kind of taking a little bit. Okay, you guys, so here is some new videos. And this is the one that I shared a couple days ago that had some really good feedback. And so this is on the block. And then you've got another one. This is the one that they showed us at convention. You guys can watch these. And then this is the new one they showed us on Edge. This one in the middle, it was kind of funny. It shows her eating her spaghetti, and how our old block, most of us know we had to wait 30 minutes before we could take, it was 30 minutes prior to our meal. So it was kind of funny. She couldn't eat until 30 minutes after she took her block. So it's much better now because they made the capsules out of different stuff so it dissolves immediately for us. And right here, if you wanted to share this, say on Facebook, it's got these little share on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or you can email it directly from here as well. So if you want to share on Facebook, let me do some muting really quick. I may not be able to. If you guys are unmuted, please mute yourself if you can. There's just a little bit of background noise. But you can share on Facebook, you guys. So let me show you how this works. Click on share on, and it's going to bring up. And it's going to come right up to your Facebook, which is so awesome. Now, a great thing to see where you have this little drop-down menu. It says share on your own timeline. You can just share on your own timeline. Right here, you can type something that you want to say. Or you can also share this on a group page, or you can share in a private message, which is another thing that I really, really like. You can share on a friend's timeline, anything you want to do. So another cool thing I want to show you guys. So like you can type something in here, and this is what I did. And then I want to show you guys what it did. So it brought up, yesterday I posted it, and this is where it came up. And then I just put my little 2 cents in before the video. Well, this is what I love about this. When anybody comes in here and they click on my video that I shared, it takes them directly, I don't know if you guys can see, but over in the right-hand corner, it takes them right to your website, which is amazing. So then they can watch the video from here. They can buy the block. They can shop Plexus products. They can look at combos that include that product, and they can learn more. And they can click on all this, and it's going to take them within your website. Everything is within your website. And so they order, boom, they're on your website. You're going to get credit for it. But here is more information that they can look at on the block. All of the questions and answers, anything they want to look at. I really, really, really like that so much. So that's just an easy way to kind of share it. Now you can do the same thing, you guys. I shared one on Pinterest last night. And that was a lot of fun because I use Pinterest all the time. But any of these, they have some animated little posts here that are really fun. I've seen some people sharing them, and they do this little stacking of the food on your Facebook, kind of fun. Same thing, you guys, you just share on your Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, per email. You can email any of these to somebody. Now, another thing I want to show you is underneath the videos, digital brochures, you have images and downloads. Your digital brochures. And there's going to be more of these coming too. But one thing, well, I'll tell you guys that in just a minute. The digital brochures are really awesome. This is something you can share to somebody immediately. And I don't know if you guys have checked this out, but I love these. So they can actually look at these brochures right away. And you can also click on them. Oh, and then you can, I don't know if I can click on it because you guys are overall. Okay, you click on it and it zooms it all in, which is kind of fun. And then they can flip through the pages. And I don't think I can because all of you are on the right-hand side. I don't want to click on you guys. But if I did, I don't know if it will work. Yep, it does, you guys. And it takes them through the brochure, which I think is just amazing. It shows everything on there. So I am just absolutely in love with that. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so you can do that for either the block or the edge on your digital brochures. You can also share these digital brochures on Facebook or on Twitter, for those of you that use Twitter or Pinterest, whatever. Or you can send them in an email so they can get a lot of good information. That's just like up there with technology, you guys. I'm pretty excited. So images. This has more, more stuff that you can share on Facebook or whatever you decide. And just some great ideas. It just really opens our mind to different things. And all of these are compliant. That is what is so amazing about this, is all of this stuff is compliant. It's there for us to share. So that I think is also so beneficial to us. Now, the big one I want to show you guys is downloads. And I'm going to show you in this, you can do this for either of the products, the block or the edge. So this is you download the PDF on how to share, and this is the science behind block and the science behind edge. Both of those, you guys, you can download the PDF and you can save that to a file on your computer. Then you can email it, you know, whatever you'd like to do with it after that. Print them off, have them on hand to give to people. But let's open the how to share block. If you guys have not opened this yet for both of these products, I highly recommend because I love the information on here. So this is for you guys. This is not to share really with anybody besides ambassadors, because kind of the verbiage on here is for us on how to share with our customers and stuff. But what I love is when you're on your computer, any of this stuff, you guys, you can copy and paste the wording into your post. So that is really helpful as well, because there is some great information on here. Now, gives you some hashtags you can use. Also, it gives you ideas for your posts, which I thought these were kind of fun. So in other words, take a picture of a cake, you know, or find an image of a cake, and you can use Block Takes the Cake for just a simple post. Take a picture, you know, if you're eating tacos one night, and there's just a fun example. You can personalize it, of course, or take a picture like these two over here of what you're eating. You know, wherever mealtime takes you, take control with Block. Just some fun things. Now, these are ideas for personal messages that I kind of posted. And like I said, you can go ahead and personalize these, but it just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea to get started with those. Because of course, with these new products, it's just amazing to be messaging people and let them know what we have. And then developing your Block story. It kind of tells you in here how to do that. Gives you some examples right here of, you know, maybe some stuff that most people have noticed to kind of help you with that. And then down here, and this is where your conversation, it gives you examples of conversation with somebody. So you can use these in a personal message, you know, even a phone call, an email, and you can also copy and paste these, you guys, which is amazing. So this tells you send the first tool in blue. It says the first tool, then your follow-up, like we know the fortune is in the follow-up. It tells you can use a second tool. And then your close, of course, is asking for the order. Now down here it says links to download these tools that it's talking about. So you saw we have the Block brochures. All that stuff is in where we just came from. You can share the brochure, the Block product cards, and the Block rack card. Those, you guys, are in our back office. You can actually order those from myplexusprint.com, which is, you know, on your dashboard. You can go in there and you can order those, have those on hand to give to somebody or mail them out. But I really like the digital brochures too, because boom, it gets information in their hand right away if it's somebody that you're not seeing personally. So, but just some great, fantastic ideas. And also, of course, always remembering the 60-day money-back guarantee, because that is so huge that we have that. But that is another great thing that I love is this one. And so, of course, like I said, it has it for both of these products that you can go in, you can check out. You have so much you can do here, you guys, by just sharing. But I love that everything links to your website. So one thing to remember is make sure you don't share other people's videos or posts, because that's their website. So you want to make sure and go into your back office and share these from your back office, because then it's going to be linked to your website. So when somebody else, I had a couple people that shared my video, but when their prospects click on it, it directs them to my website. So it's just one thing to remember and let your teams know as well. So you want to make sure you actually come in here, and it's super easy. Once you do it the first time, you'll be a pro at it. So, and then like I said, these are all shareable in different ways. I just mainly use Facebook a whole lot. So, do you guys have any questions on this that I can help before we continue? Does anybody want to unmute any questions that I can answer?
Hey, Jeannie. And
yes, GW.
We'll get to this. I take it they're going to do this with all the products. This is pretty cool stuff here.
Very cool. Yes, they're going to be bringing more in, GW. From what I heard, we're going to have a lot more of this for the other products. So
this is cool. This is really cool.
It is. It's awesome. I got so excited last night or the day, when I shared the Block video and I had to show Scott. I'm like, come in here, you have to check this out, because I was on Facebook. I'm like, watch what happens when I click on my video. You know, we're amused very easily, but I thought that was pretty awesome. So it just takes the whole work out of two of us, you know, because mostly we don't like to post our websites. You know, it's Facebook sees that as a business. It's just not, it's kind of tacky. But this takes that out of that. You know, they automatically click on our post, our video, whatever we're sharing, our graphic, anything from here, and it takes it to them. So pretty exciting. Anybody else have anything? Okay, let me go back. There you guys all are. Okay, do you guys think of anything too? But I just wanted, I know I've had a lot of questions on that, so I wanted to make sure and cover that with all of you. Also, where's Marcin? There he is. Marcin was going to share, you guys saw, we also have this great club called the 300 and 500 Club. And Marcin's just going to touch on that a little bit. We're going to explain that more probably in detail, you know, as we go, but it's really fun, exciting things coming on that. So Marcin's just going to kind of tell you guys a little bit about it for us.
Okay, thanks, Jean.
Welcome.
this was pretty amazing. It's actually an incentive that Plexus has come up with, and if you maintain being qualified in either club, Plexus is going to recognize us in that convention. That is so cool. That's a pretty good incentive right there. Plus, it's going to help you grow your business. But a little bit the way it works, from what I understand, I'm not really familiar with it, but I've been reading on it a little bit. To qualify for the 300 club, you've got to have 300 in PV. You've got to have at least 3 active customers and 1 new customer.
That's right.
And you have to maintain that month after month for, I think, at least 8 months to be able to get the recognition in convention. And the 500 club is you have to have maintain 500 PV, and you have to have at least maintain at least 5 active customers, and you have to get 3 new customers every month. So that's kind of the way those 2 clubs work. It's a great incentive to try to meet, because it's really going to help us all grow our businesses. It's going to help us rank up. It's going to help us help more people. So
Exactly.
I'm pretty excited about it. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Perfect, Marson. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it too. And it's a great way too for, new ambassadors when they come on too. You can tell them about this club, and it's a great way for them. Hey, if they want to earn $300 or if they want to earn $500, it's about what they're probably going to earn with this club. With the club, the 300 is around that $300, and the same thing with the 500. So it's another fun thing, and kind of an easy way to explain to them, hey, you get to earn this. But like Marson said, recognition is so huge, and Plexus people are so amazing that a lot of times we just love the recognition. And so they went one step ahead on adding something else to recognize more people that, that's not too bad. 8 out of 10 months to keep that up. Most people I know on this team do that. So it'll be really fun to see. And I know they're going to have like some bigger recognitions, for if you do more than that, and different things are coming on. So it's going to be really crazy what we have in front of us, you guys. And like I said, I'm really excited because we're getting so many more tools and more things to be able to post that's compliant. I know they're still working on doing the clinical studies on all the products. And that's why I think everything's already out for Block and Edge, as you guys saw in there, because the clinical studies have been done. They're there. So I am just over the top excited. I hope you guys are too. Any questions on the 3 to 500 or anything else you guys have too? Please unmute any questions you guys have. Okay, you guys are like quiet tonight.
Raise my hand.
Good job.
No, I just a private message, Marson, so I guess I'll ask it here. I just done the 300. I was writing some notes. The 300 club, you need how many active customers a month? Is it?
You need 3. It's the 300 club is 3 existing customers and 1 new customer. So, yes. And so the way it's explained is 300 personal volume, 3 existing customers who have placed an order in the current month. So usually most of the time our preferred customers, they keep ordering, but it can be retail customers too. They just order every month, but they don't order preferred. And then 1 brand new customer that you get that has placed an order in that current month as well. Now, also the part that I'm excited about on this, and for you guys that have teams too, is this is going to be available for all of us to see. So I will be able to see when you guys achieve this, when you guys achieve the 300 or the 500. So it's going to help me to be able to recognize you guys too and say, oh my gosh, Libby got the monthly Cub 300s, so I can recognize her on the team page. That is really fun to me. GW got the 500 club this month. I'll be able to see that all of who has done it, and I will be able to see how much I've done and how many months I have got the 300 or the 500. So I will know if I'm, like I set that goal, I want to do the 500 like we've been posting. And So I will know how many months I have already gotten that. And I'll know, hey, I only have a few more months. I better kick it up and make sure I do the next 2 months. And so that's kind of another fun thing that I'm excited about. And then there will be email recognition monthly for this as well. So lots and lots of recognition for this 3 and 500 club. Not to mention, it's just an easy easy way to explain to people how to make an extra, the $300 to $500 by doing these activities here. You're guaranteed you're going to make that 300 or that 500 a month by just doing these 3 activities. So,
and these are preferred and or retail, right? Not wholesale.
No,
customers.
These are your preferred or retail customers. Good question, GW. Yes, thank you for that. Yep.
Jeannie,
Yes, ma'am.
do the customers don't have to order 100 PV, right? They just need to place any size of order.
Yeah, exactly. And they haven't even, like, usually it's $50, on like usually our little credit things, but I have seen nothing of that. I have seen no limit or,
No. Okay.
yeah. So as far as I know, they're ordering a bottle of Edge. To me, that qualifies. That was not mentioned.
Okay.
So
That Edge is awesome.
I know. It's really, really cool. I am super excited just because I think it's going to be another thing for anybody to get recognized with. That's what I love is, a brand new ambassador can come in and do this their first month, their second month, third month, and get recognized for it. And I just think that's really special. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about all
One
of it.
thing, hey Jeannie,
Yeah.
one thing that they have that shareable graphic as well. And one thing that I noticed about that in other businesses, people will share a graphic similar to that saying, look, I've been in the 300 club for 5 months in a row, or I've been in the 500 club for 8 months in a row. People look at stuff like that, potentials, and they go, wow, these guys have been in this club for so many months, maybe I will check them out. So I think that's really cool because I think that's going to help our business as well, being able to not necessarily, not bragging about it, but say, this is not easy to get.
That's right.
And people look at that and they look at credentials.
Yes, they do. Very good point, Jane. Thank you for sharing that because that is huge. And there is a lot of people that they realize, wow, they are getting $500 in PV and having this many new customers. And, they may think we're crazy. They're not doing this with us. So, it kind of helps to prove that one extra step that this is real and this is what we're doing. And we do have customers and we do have ambassadors and we can prove it one more way. But yeah, good point, Jane, because I think that shows a lot of just for our company, the steps that they're taking to make it much more easier for us on sharing things, along with staying compliant on everything. But just the more ways that we're going to be able to reach out to our audience and in an easy way, super easy way to share, but it's going to be very effective at the same time and professional by linking everything to our websites and showing that we now have a 300 and a 500 club and we get recognized for that. To me, that just shows how many of us heard at convention, they have a 75-year lease on the new, our new home office in Scottsdale. And Alec in our training said, oh, he always thought it was a 100-year lease. And he made a funny comment about, if any of our kids or grandkids are doing the business, when they're doing the business in 75 to 100 years, please let them know that they need to renew the lease, and it was pretty funny. And it was a great point, because he said, we're here, we're not going anywhere. We're here for a long time. And that was one thing that Scott, over and over, he said, just hearing that from Alec and Taro both, but it just, just reassures everything even more when you hear from them and their plans. And, Alec cried twice in our Jules training when he spoke. And just to see his heart, I mean, I know, but to see it and see his passion for us and the business and what he's doing, wow, it just blows your mind, So we're in the right place, you guys. I'm excited for our future. But anyway, you guys, hopefully that helped. Any other questions, please post on the team page or anything too, and we can start a thread. But hopefully that kind of helps show some.
I have one for everybody that was not at convention. We went walking in, and we go walking into the big room, and here comes Alec and his wife, and he doesn't talk to us. He high fives us as we walk out. We're like, slap, slap. There's me and Tina, and I don't know who else was right behind. And he just high fives us all. And I'm like, what other place does the president of the company walk by you? He knew who we were. Walks by, high fives us, and says, I mean, we're going into a meeting with thousands of people. And here's Alec coming out. He was all dressed up, getting ready to go to the black tie gala.
Oh, yeah.
And so he had on his bow tie, which, by the way, was too big. There's like a big thing on how his bow tie was too big. And so he couldn't tie it later because it was too big. But it's just kind of hanging. He's all cool. And he's high-fiving us as he goes out. What other place, other than this place, is like that? It was amazing. We stood in the hall and talked to him. I got to meet his wife. I mean, you're rubbing shoulders with the actual president and the CEO of this company. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing. I was pretty impressed with the whole thing. The whole thing went down. For 12,000 people, I thought they put it together pretty well.
I agree. And it was amazing how many people you did see within 12,000. I didn't think I would get to see many people that I knew and them as we did. That, to me, it was still so personable. Even though we had way more people than we've ever had at a convention, it was still that much more personal. I mean, it's just a huge family. That's what's so awesome, is you're in a room with people that want to help change their lives and change others' lives, and y'all have the same interests and likes, and it's very easy to get along with people. Everybody's just happy with Plexus, you know? And it's funny how many people at the MGM, the workers, were like, you people are so happy. So, heck yeah, look what we're doing, you know? So, thank you, Edith, for sharing that. Yes.
I heard a comment from one of the employees there at the MGM, and they stated that this convention was the most attended convention that they had ever seen. They said most of them come in and they have all these numbers that are going to be there, and not everybody shows up. But she said every time the whole room is packed because everybody came for every meeting they were supposed to.
That's really cool. Wow. I know, and I got some really cool. Go ahead, GW.
Then there was too many people at the Metaplexus room. Off to the club, man. I mean, it was packed. It was a huge room. It was packed, and then there was guys all along the wall, and then in the back there was like 5 or 6 rows deep of people just standing. I mean, it was unbelievable.
That's cool. It gives me goosebumps. That's awesome. I was so excited about that.
I didn't realize we had so many ambassadors until I seen that picture.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
A lot. Yep. And they're going to do it every year too. GW and Marcin, and Trevor, they're going to do that every year, and they're going to extend it even more now because they were like, wow, we had no idea that many were going to show up. But those ambassadors that put it on said they're excited to every year they want to put a bigger and better one on for them ambassadors. So I'm like, dang, I want to be there. I want to be a fly on the wall, you know, to be on that one. I think that's probably going to be a great meeting again. So I'm excited you guys got to attend. But all right, you guys, well, I'll let you get back to your families. Thank you guys so much for calling in this evening. We'll stop the recording. And